You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin,
I'm Judith Franklin. I was Judith Moscovich till I was 19 and a half. And I will soon be 76 years old.
Hi, my name is Geoff Franklin. I was born in 1947 and that makes me 77 years old.
My very best friend, who I'm still friends with for 70 years, went to a different school to myself, and Geoff invited her out and with a group of friends and asked her to bring some of her friends with, and she invited me. So that was the first time I met Geoff. Then she started at Brady Club. I went to many clubs in the Hackney area. I went to Brady and I met Geoff again. I knew him to say hello to, as I'd seen him that evening. And as I got into the club that first evening, he invited me, would I like my photograph taken and to meet at a certain place at 9 o'clock, which I took up the offer.
Yeah, we was having a portrait session that night and Judith was around, asked a few girls, well, the other people in the group asked a few girls, yeah, because we were having photographs done just with candlelight. And we just got to know each other on the bus going home, and one evening I asked her out. We was on the same bus upstairs, a 653 I think it was, trolley bus at that time, my goodness. And I asked her out and that was it.
We lived in the same area in Hackney, although Geoff got off the bus first. And for about 6 weeks we made this journey, and by the end of the 6th week I thought, well, is he going to ask me out or not? I was getting fed up already. Anyway, he did, and the first time we went out he took me to the cinema. He always took me to the West End cinema and we saw West Side Story.
And the second time, her sister, who unfortunately passed away with COVID, I remember meeting Judith outside the Hackney Baths, I think it was, at a bus stop, and this young girl came up with a photograph and said, "Are you Geoff?" And it was the sister, because she wasn't well. So then I went back to her house.
Geoff came round to my house one evening with 3 rings, engagement rings, and said to me, if you like one you can keep it. So that evening was a club night, so I went to the club with the 3 rings on my hand, and all night long I was showing people and saying, which one shall I choose? It wasn't what I really wanted, but I thought if I let them go I might not get another one. So I kept my ring that I've got now, and I've grown to love it.
Just happened to know somebody that then he used to walk around selling rings to retailers, just have a suitcase full of them and not worrying about them at all. It was a different world then.
We went together for a year and a half, and then we got engaged, and then another year and a half and we got married. Brady was a great influence in our lives because we made friends there that were, you know, even some of them are friends now. You know, in fact, where we live there is somebody that went to Brady. Our best man came from Brady, and it was a big influence on our lives. And I can always remember my mother, you know, it could be snow, wind, rain, and she'd say, and I'd say, I'm going to club, and she'd say, going out in this weather, why have you got to go in this weather? Leave it tonight. And it didn't matter what the weather was like, you still went.
It was something you look forward to.
Yeah.
Like some people might look forward to a football match on a Saturday, we look forward to going to the club a couple of nights a week, yeah.
And I suppose a lot of our courting was done in the dark room at Brady. You know.
I don't remember that.
Maybe you couldn't see me then.
No.
I watched the photographs being developed and went on the shoots.
For no reason, I don't think we had any girls, even when I was there, that were in the photographic course. I don't remember lots of photographs of the club, inside the club, being taken for whatever reason. It was mainly if they went to ski, they might have taken pictures of the football teams, etc. I think we went out on a fashion shoot to the local station, didn't we? To Whitechapel Station.
One of the people that used to come to the photography group, I made contact via Facebook fairly recently, and he told me that he looked up to Geoff. He loved the camera he had, and he looked up to him, and you know, he still remembers him in that way, which is lovely after all these years. You know, it's that he still thinks like that. It's Barry Levine who you know, remembers Geoff like this, and it's really appreciated.
And he also took some photographs at our wedding.
Oh yes.
I think you realise that how the club was set up, especially with Yogi, that it was a different world then, and it would be nice if that atmosphere and those type of clubs were around now, where the youth could go to.
That is what is missing from now for young people.
Something they can relate to, make lots of friends, you know, in a safe atmosphere. You know, the place you relate to, remember all your life. You make friends there for life. Yeah.
The most important thing is, you know, friends that you made, and you know, as I said before, we've got a friend that lives in the same where we live, and we're friends with him still. You know, we still reminisce about old times, and
we can talk to him about Brady because he had friends that we never had, or he knew friends that we knew, etc., etc. Yeah.
When I went, David Dreyer and Sandra Dreyer were club leaders, and they were very good, and I enjoyed my time there very much. You never forget the name of Brady. It's always in you. You never forget it. And we went on a cruise a couple of years ago, and we met someone on the cruise that was at Brady Club.
I think our life has been a lot happier. Because we belong to Brady, even because that Judith's father and my mother belong there. So it's something to look forward to, and something we could always talk to our parents about, because they used to belong to Brady. Yeah.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I, we're just like a couple of tots.